Hey, what's up guys? I'm System of a Dan and this is Warframe. As promised, I'm going to be showing you guys the basics to this game, starting with your ship. So, after the first mission and whatnot, you're going to get dumped into this ship here, and this is basically going to act as your hub. This front part is going to be your mission selection screen basically. It's just a bunch of planets, and once you select a planet, it has a bunch of missions for you to do. The individual ones are called nodes. Like this here is a Neruda node. This is an Arcwing mission. You don't really need to worry about that yet. So if you push R2, it'll bring down your quests. Those are basically story missions. If you go over to the right, these are called alerts, and they're time limited events that give you some sort of prize. These are invasions. They're kind of like alerts, except usually the prize is a resource drop. Like right here it says field drawn in the bottom right, and here it says detonite injector. It's not as important as alerts. Anyways, this is your syndicate tab, and your syndicate is basically like your NPC clan. You gain standing from it and get to use that standing for certain prizes. And lastly over here is these series of missions called sorties. Except they're really high level, so I doubt you really need to worry about them right now. But they show you this little reward pool down here, and that's basically what you can get if you complete it. Okay, moving on. Over here to the left is your syndicate menu, and basically it'll show you all the syndicates that you have. I think you unlock it at mastery rank 3. Right now I'm with the Arbiters of HEXIS, and as you can see I have 16,000 syndicate points. And I need 99,000 to rank up. But over here on Cephalon Suda, I can rank up already because I have 22,000. So you just push the next rank button and it'll show you what items and how much credits you have to sacrifice for it. As you can see, I'm gaining standing with Cephalon Suda and Arbiters of HEXIS because they're considered allied. But with the parent sequence, they're considered opposed to Arbiters of HEXIS, and that's why it says minus 44,000. And actually both Red Veil and parent sequence are against Arbiters of HEXIS. So basically it just shows that I have infamy, I guess if you want to call it that, and they send people after me to try to kill me. Right here is the little menu that shows you what kind of stuff you can get once you get a high enough rank in your syndicate. And one of the cooler things, but also like doesn't really help you that much because it's all cosmetic, is a free little Sandana they give you. I'm not sure why they give it a complicated name, but it's basically a cape. And over here is the Conclave, which is their special word for PvP, I guess. I tried it. It's not super fun. Maybe I just suck though. But over here is the Codex, and it's basically your encyclopedia to the world. You can just read up on stuff, not too important, but this market is really important. You're going to be using this a lot because you can go into it, buy blueprints for credits. I mean, you can buy other stuff using platinum too, but platinum's a lot harder to come around unless you're rich and just want to pour all your income into Warframe. Which isn't too bad idea. Just kidding, it's a terrible idea. Anyways, you buy blueprints from here for credits and see if you can get the materials you need to actually build it. And that's how you get new Warframes, new weapons and whatnot. Down here are your mods. And basically mods are upgrades that you put to your weapons and Warframe. They're pretty self-explanatory. They do what they say on there, like, let's see. Where is it? Over here, streamline, basically power efficiency. Kind of hard to explain, but your Warframe has different abilities, but it uses power to use it. So power efficiency makes it use a little less power if you put it on your Warframe. This is the foundry. Any blueprints you pick up come here, and you can try to get the resources necessary to build it. Down at the bottom left, it shows how long it'll take to complete once you start the build. The dual commas said 12 hours. Actually, a lot of weapons are usually 12 hours. Warframes are usually 3 days. Actually, they're always 3 days. Over here is your Kubro, which is basically your dog. You interact with it in order to keep its damage up, because it'll go down over time. And as well as its health, except you have to buy these things called DNA stabilizers, and it's basically food and it keeps it healthy. Your Kubro can die, so you know, you gotta check up on it every once in a while. Over here is your arsenal. Oh, well, that thing over there is for a thing called a sentinel. I'll show you right now. But in your arsenal, you can see what you have equipped. Push X to equip something else, like a different Warframe. So right now I'm just going through these other Warframes to show you guys. Alrighty. And if you push triangle, it goes to the upgrade menu, and this is where the mods go. And like I said before, mods just kind of boost your Warframe up depending on what it says. Redirection is really important. It says plus 280% shield capacity. So basically it gives you extra shields, and you'll see in the beginning that having no shield really sucks. Like, enemies will just murder you, wreck you, teabag you, just like crazy until you put on redirection. You push square to go to your appearance, and you can just change the colors of your Warframe. Usually there's, 5 different colors? Well, 4, not including your energy color. And your energy color is basically what color your abilities are going to be, and if your Warframe has any energy effects. And then you can push R2 to check out your abilities, and it'll show green and red numbers. The green numbers mean your mods are somehow improving it. Red numbers are somehow your mods are decreasing it. You can do the same exact thing with your weapons. Well, actually, this is your primary, and just like before, you push X to equip whatever, and you can also change the look of it too. Let me just cycle through some colors here. So yeah, there's a pretty decent level to customization in this. And then these are your secondaries. Well, not yours, but mine. And then you get a melee. So basically you get a primary, secondary, and melee. Down here is the companion thingy, whatever, selection. And this is a sentinel. Basically it floats around you and, you know, it does shit. Kubros, usually people like those because if they go down you can revive them, but once sentinels blow up, usually that's it. Like, they're screwed and you're screwed. You can't benefit from them anymore. So in the beginning, what you're going to want to do is, first of all, go into your quests and do all the tutorial quests, because in the beginning you won't have all these things like the foundry and whatnot, or the market. And what I would suggest is, once you get the tutorial done, just go into planets, try to unlock nodes that lead to the boss, which is characterized by this little icon that I guess it looks like an eye with a crown. This boss over here, it's on Venus, it's called Jackal. You can get Rhino's parts from him, which is a pretty good Warframe. You can also get a quest called Howl of the Kubro in case you want one, because it'll basically walk you through getting one. You need like a Kubro egg, you need to build some other stuff, get an incubator core, whatnot. This guy, the sergeant, I think he drops mag parts. And to make a Warframe, if you buy the blueprint for credits, or with credits, you only need helmet, chassis, and systems. Once you have those, they take 12 hours to make, and then you can put them together onto the Warframe, and that will take 3 days. I hope I helped and explained all the important things. If you guys liked the video, please like, comment, or subscribe. Give me your honest input, that way I can try harder to make these videos a little better for you guys. Liking and commenting really keeps me up and trying my absolute best at this. I have a lot of fun doing this, so if I'm gonna keep on doing it, I need you guys to let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, if you didn't like it at all. Let me know what I can do to make these videos a little better for you guys, and I'll see you all next time.